All right, guys, welcome back to another fun-filled episode of Camping with the Confers.
Fun-filled.
It is going to be fun-filled this week. So this week we're going to catch up you guys on all the stuff that we're doing, the stuff that we've got planned to do.
We're going to do an update on our plan to go full-time.
Yep, we're going to answer some questions that people asked us about just random things that they want to know.
Yeah. We were going to record this outside because it's a beautiful day, but what happens when you're going to record outside?
They're mowing at the campground.
They decided to mow. So
Right.
we're inside, but that's okay.
That's okay. So let's get after it. What are we going to start with first?
We do have an important event coming up, though, and we're going to tell you about that in just a little bit. First, just an update on our plan to go full-time.
I say we already are full-time. I mean, we own a house. Yes, we do own a house. We go there to mow, and then we leave again.
Well, okay, but you gotta back up. The last time that we talked about the full-time plan with them, we traveled often, and we had a seasonal site.
Right.
And we had the house.
Right.
So there's been some changes since we've updated you on that.
Yeah, so now we have an annual site, a full-time site, a house, and we still travel a lot.
Yes.
We are trying to stay at our full-time site like a weekend a month. We had planned on doing 2 weekends a month, but that's just not happening.
So if you don't already know, we still work full-time.
Mm-hmm.
I work remotely. Sorry, I have notes and they're falling off my lap. I work remotely. Mike still goes into the office. So
Right.
We are constricted to a certain area for much of the year, although he has a lot of PTO, which does allow us to travel quite a bit. So that's why we can't really just hit the road full time. We still have jobs that keep us in this area.
Well, I do anyway.
We have kids.
Yeah.
And we have a daughter in college that still comes home. So that's essentially why we're still keeping the house. And honestly, I just don't know that I'm ready to live in, how many square feet do we have?
180 something.
I'm not ready to live in 180 square feet if we're going to be stationary and I have to work all day and I have the 2 dogs. I'm just not there yet.
But we're getting there.
But we're getting
soon.
there. And that's the whole thing, is we're working on this plan. We're still up in the air, kind of, I think, on if we're going to sell the house or rent the house.
Yeah, we haven't made that solid decision yet.
Yeah, but we did make the decision to get a full-time RV site as a home base.
And we are still downsizing the house. So
yes,
purging. Yeah, we are becoming really good friends with the people at the Goodwill drop-off.
Yes. Oh, we had a yard sale too.
We made like $500 at a yard sale.
Yeah,
that was great.
Got rid of a lot of stuff there.
Our son came over because he wanted to have a yard sale in our neighborhood, and we were having a community yard sale. We're not yard sale people. We're like, sure, you can have a yard sale at our house, but you got to sell our stuff too. So we just drug a bunch of stuff up from the basement that we hadn't used in years and set it out in the driveway, and we actually made more money at his yard sale than he did.
It was a good time, though. We got to spend time with grandkids.
Yeah, and then we just left with the grandkids and came to the campground and hung out with them. So.
Yeah. So if we decide to keep the house, it's going to be for an investment purpose, not as a home base to come back to. So we plan on probably keeping our annual site to do that.
Right.
So and we stopped buying things.
Yes.
So.
Except t-shirts. We seem to still buy t-shirts.
Well,
and I keep giving away t-shirts, but we continue to buy t-shirts.
Oh, by the way, today is True Blue Tuesday. That's why we are wearing our blue. If you don't know anything about that, it's a movement to show your support for law enforcement.
There you go.
So
back the boys in blue.
Yep.
And girls. Shelley dropped her glasses. I'm going to pick them up before I step on them.
Okay. So that was... is that all the things that we've done on our full-time?
Yeah, for the full-time stuff, yeah.
Okay. All right, so
what's coming up?
Moving on from that. You know what?
Moving on.
Put the brakes on. Before we go any further, I want to thank you guys for supporting us, watching us, leaving your comments, liking our videos. We really, really appreciate you so much. We are right now at 2,941 subs. If we could get to that 3,000 sub mark, that's just like my next goal. So if you're not subscribed,
smash it. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Tell your friends about these idiots that you're watching on YouTube that keep breaking stuff. And send them on over.
And it's only going to cost you
nothing. It's completely free.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, so we really appreciate your support. Seriously. Okay, so next up, a couple other changes that have happened. We launched a website.
She built the website, launched the website. I had zero to do with the website. She did that all herself, and I think it looks pretty good.
So if you want to hop over there and check that out, it is really new, and I'm new at it, so I would appreciate any feedback that you have. And it's not complete yet, but there are links to our other social media accounts. There's a link to our Amazon store. If you don't know how that works with the whole Amazon store thing, because, you know, a few years ago, I didn't know how it works, you can click on the link that goes to our store, and basically in our store is just things that we have bought and find useful, that we like, you know, whatever. If you choose to buy something that's on that list, Amazon does give us a small commission. It does not cost you any more or less if you choose to do that. We do have a few affiliates linked to our website also with discount codes. So you can check that out as well. There's links to all of our videos. And you can sign up for our newsletter. We have not launched the newsletter yet, but we will be doing so in the future. So if you put that in there, then we will add you to our email list. And we do not sell the email list. It does not go to anybody. No. It will not be spammy. It'll be like a once a month, what we're up to, like in real time, where we're going to be over the next few weeks. Right. That kind of thing. Yep. So then do you want to talk about what this shirt is about?
Oh. So if you guys have seen some of our videos, we are the Follow the Sun ambassadors for Soft Start RV. So essentially we have put in a system that Soft Start has built. We put in a solar system on our rig that comes as a one package deal, from the panels to the inverter to the batteries to the cables and everything in between that you need. All is just one simple package shipped right to your house. We have been testing it over the last, 6 months now? 5 months?
5 months?
Yeah, like the last 5 months. And we know now what this thing can and can't do. We know there really are no cons to it. What all the pros are, go back and check out all of those videos. And we will be meeting up with them, our friends at RV Soft Start. Where are we meeting them?
At the Hershey RV show.
Yes, so we are getting ready to pack up after I clean the outside of this old girl because she got dirty. We've been boondocking for the last 6 days in a gravel parking lot. So she is filthy. Yes. But then we're taking off and headed to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yes, and while we are there, we are going to be doing a meet and greet. We will be doing our meet and greet on Friday the 13th. I know, sketchy. From 11:30 to 12:30, just outside the rink. Yep. So come and say hi, introduce yourselves, and then besides that, even if you can't make it to the booth during that time, we'll be walking around the show. We'll be there every day.
And if you do make it to the booth, we have a couple of giveaways too that are going to be pretty sweet.
Yes. Should we say what they are? I feel like
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So the first one's mine. So
I don't know what you're saying, but
I know.
Yeah. These items were donated by these companies.
These were donated by the companies. We've worked with both of these companies, and these products are friggin' awesome. So Torque Lift International makes these Torque Lift. I'm pointing at them over here.
Like they can see.
Right. They make the Torque Lift Revolution Torque Lift Glow Step Revolution stairs that we have on our camper. These things are nice. So we contacted Torque Lift. They have sent us a gift certificate to give away to whoever the winner of the drawing is.
And here's the thing: you don't have to purchase those steps. No. You can get any Torque Lift product that's valued up to $800.
There you go.
So this is not a cheap.
And Yeah, we
there.
have several. We
Yeah.
have the north hitch on the front of the truck. We have the stairs on the camper. We have the basket on the back of the camper.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we really
yeah,
do like their products.
they make a solid product.
And then the second item that we are raffling off is the Soft Start RV.
RV Soft Start. It's
RV.
the little one that goes on your air conditioner. It's a RV Soft Start. So essentially, I said essentially again. It's a little capacitor, I guess it would be called, that wires into your air conditioner up on the roof of your rig, and it kind of controls the amount of power that the air conditioner needs all at once. So instead of your compressor and your fan all asking for power at the same time, the Soft Start RV Soft Start, yeah, it's RV Soft Start. It will let the fan wind up to speed before and use up that surge of power. Once the fan's up to speed, then it'll let the juice through for the capacitor so it can get going, or the compressor so it can get going and not take that one big surge of electricity all at once. Long explanation, little box.
Yeah, and easy to install.
Yeah, it's all plug and play up there. You don't have to cut any wires anymore like the old versions of them. They're all just unplug, plug back in, bada bing, bada boopy, get off the roof.
Yep. And then we'll have a couple large swag items, a hat, coffee mug.
Yeah, we'll have
just a few things. And this is for our subscribers. So if you, another reason to hit that subscribe button.
Right.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes free stuff.
Yes. So we're excited to be at the Hershey Show. We're excited to meet people. We're excited to see all the new rigs. If there is a certain rig that you want us to check out, put that in the comments.
Yeah, we're going to try to do some walkthroughs and get some videos of some of the new ones.
Yep.
And then, what's next?
Oh, you should put a link to the, he will also put a link to the Follow the Sun video series that we did. Okay, so.
Because we have a whole playlist for the solar stuff.
Next. So, let me check my notes.
Checking notes.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you guys a favor too. So we are in the process of planning our 2025 season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of thinking about doing Wisconsin, Minnesota. So what we'll need, like, it'll be like a 2-week trip leaving Central Ohio.
Yeah.
But then I also was thinking today, as I was looking at the map, we could do Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. We've been to those places, but we haven't camped in those places. So anyways, put in the comments any suggestions for itineraries or places that we'd want to check out, and maybe not even those locations, maybe something completely different. We've already done like Yellowstone, Grand Tetons, you know, those parks out there. We want to hit Glacier, but we just don't. We need more time to hit Glacier, so we're gonna wait till retirement happens, which is in 3.5 years, in case you didn't know.
Almost there. 3.5 years.
Okay, so we will get to a few questions. We can't get to all of them because we'd be here forever and ever, and I already feel like this is going longer than what I thought.
No, we're doing fine.
But the first one that we're going to talk about is just very general question.
Okay.
What have we been up to lately? So, you know, our videos do not come out in real time.
Right.
So just what have we been up to lately?
Yeah, we're usually 4 to 6 weeks behind on our videos, sometimes a little more than that, depending on what it is.
So we interrupted a series to put this video out because we had just had this critical time-sensitive information that we wanted to share with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But we were in the middle of our big trip that we did of the New England area.
We did all the way up through New England, into Maine, back down around New York, and into Canada, and out of Canada, and back into New York, and around, and made it back home. And we were out for 17 days, something like that. Did a lot of boondocking. Had a ton of fun. Our daughter went with us. She always seems to want to go with us on the big cool trips. But
well, I mean, that's smart, right?
What else have we been up to?
We've done a couple national parks.
Yeah. We've done some upgrades to the trailer, which that video should be coming out soon. What else have we done? Goodness.
Rallies. We've been to quite a few rallies.
We went to the Ohio Grand Design Rally. We went...
Oh my gosh, you guys. you are not going to want to miss that video when it comes out, because you would not believe what this guy did.
I swear, I'm still 25 in my head.
I mean, I'm going to tell you what he did, but until you see it, it's not going to be the same. He and another guy, Mark, raced each other on the Blue Boys. You know, the little
like a
poop
downhill
tank that you drag around.
It was a
with
downhill
you.
slalom course.
Oh, it was ridiculous. Then he did another race where the Blue Boy ran over his head. I'm just telling you.
But to get the details on that one, you have to wait for that video to come out.
Okay, yep. Hit that notification bell because it's ridiculous.
Yeah, not 25 anymore, but I did recover well.
You did. After a while. It
after
took
a while.
few weeks.
Anyway,
a few weeks.
moving on. We don't have to
Okay.
talk about old stuff and me getting ran over.
So that's kind of the things that we've been up to. So
Okay.
another question was, does Shelley ever drive the camper?
Does Shelley ever drive the camper? She has driven through the campground a few times. She got out onto the road accidentally once.
Yeah.
Because the campground just kind of like at a green light turned into the regular road. I forget where we were.
Yeah.
So she did drive down the road a little bit. She has backed the trailer into the site, what, 2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
she knows how to back it. She knows how to drive it. She just don't like it.
I don't. I'm like, if it's a regular road and I don't have to change lanes and there's no construction,
Which is nowhere ever.
then I'm okay. If I would come up on a roundabout, I would just put it in park and get out, and we would do the
Chinese fire drill.
Chinese fire drill. Yeah, I didn't know if you could say that these days. Can you say that? You can't sit
know.
Indian style anymore, apparently.
People are too sensitive.
Okay, so another question was, what's your #1 dream destination once you go full time?
Wow.
I know it's easy for me. I can't believe you're thinking about it.
The number one, I mean, I want to go to Glacier. I want to go to Alaska. I know yours is probably Alaska.
Mine is Alaska.
For sure. But I don't know what my dream destination is because I haven't been to every destination yet.
Well, no, that's the point.
yeah.
You dream about it. You can't have a dream destination that you've already been to.
Well, sure you can.
Well, you can say it was my dream destination before I went. Can you? Can you say?
I can
You
do
can't
what
say,
I can do what I want.
what's your dream? My dream destination is Yellowstone. Well, you've already been to Yellowstone.
Right. That means I have fulfilled my dream.
Okay.
Now I can dream about a new place.
Okay. What nightmare destination? No, that's not a question. Okay. Someone asked, are we full-time? We kind of talked about that, but
Yeah.
he says we are.
So we live in a full-time site. We own a house that we go to maybe a week, a month at best. So it really depends on what your definition of full-time is. We spend more time in our rig than we do our house.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yes.
Do we own a house? Sure. But, depends on what your definition of full-time is. So, in the strictest definition, no, we are not full-time because we still own a home.
Correct.
So.
Okay. Somebody said, have you taken the camper to New York City?
No. The girls have been to New York City.
But not in the camper.
I have not been to New York City. But I would not want to take my camper into New York City.
Okay, so we'll just cover one more question.
Yep.
Sure how we're doing on time. The last question was, do you have sponsors that help cover the cost of your channel and travels?
No.
But we would be willing.
But yes, if somebody wants to buy diesel fuel, please bring it on.
But seriously though, having said that, we occasionally do product reviews, but we will always give you honest reviews, and we will not review something that we don't use or believe in. So, in fact, we have an email right now. I didn't think I told you about it. We got an email from a company saying, will you review this camera? And it's this nice camera, and we'll send you this camera for free, but you have to give us a 5-star rating. No, we're not doing that.
If it's only a 4-star camera, I'm not giving it a 5-star review.
We are not going to work with a company that requires
Pads their stats, right?
If your question didn't get answered here, leave it in the comments, or if you have other questions, leave them in the comments and we will reply to those. You can also email us too.
Sure. So campinwiththeconfers.com, campinwiththeconfers@gmail.com. That's our
for your
website, right?
Yeah. Our website is campwithconfers.com.
Yep,
Yes.
got it right. See, nailed it.
It's a tough one
it
for you to
is.
guess. And there's no G in that camping.
Yeah, it's Campin. Campin. Long enough? Enough rambling?
What else is going on? Oh, I know. Also, if you don't know, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yep.
So you can check us out there. We're really active on Facebook. We'll post, like where our current location is, or just fun stuff. Just community stuff, chit chat back and forth.
TikTok's kind of meh, back and forth. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
Hit or miss. If we got something, we did get a big hitter out of there. If you missed it, we were at our annual site campground, and a cow
just showed up in our front yard.
Showed up.
It wasn't a cow; it was a bull.
Bull.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bull.
It was.
And it started peeing, and it peed for the longest time. Anyways, so I did a short out of it. I couldn't even believe it was there, and it went viral. Well, not viral.
I don't know. What's viral?
Well, I mean, it's 12,000 views on a cow.
That's really good for us.
In a yard. But yeah,
that's something
for just a short.
Right. But anyway, we're rambling. Thank you guys for sticking around with us. Thank you for keeping up with us. But yeah.
Yeah, thanks for leaving your comments. Really, that helps our channel grow. Whenever you leave comments and you hit the like button, that tells the algorithm, hey, we'll send this to other people. And we just like to know. I like
the comments. Yeah,
we like to know that people are actually
watching
and we like to interact with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you see us around, make sure you yell at us. We'd love to stop by and chit chat. If you can make it up to Hershey, make sure that you stop by the booth and say hey. And I think that's it. We got to get rolling. So keep your adventures going, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.